You know what happens when someone comes to the office or emergency room. When this happens, it's because something is wrong. Whether that's a fever or a broken bone or any number of medical problems. We treat the patient and give him or her recommendations and say, see you again in 2 weeks or something like that. This next appointment is mainly a follow-up or a progress report. And the patient continues having these progress reports until his or her health is back to normal or stable. Investing in a real estate syndication is very similar in this aspect. As a passive investor, you would receive regular updates on the progress of the project after the deal closes. Hi there, I'm Nima, founder of Nima Equity. Today, let's dive into what to expect after you invest in a real estate syndication. First, let's talk about typical real estate syndication communications and touchpoints. There are 5 key communications you should receive at important intervals once you invest in a real estate syndication. From the closing date through the whole period until the asset sale, you should be looking for these things: an investor guide upon closing, monthly progress updates, quarterly cash flow distributions, quarterly financial reports, and annual Schedule K-1. First, you should expect an email notification letting you know that we have closed on the property. This email will provide an overview of what to expect in the following months and years and answer some frequently asked questions, including questions about cash flow distributions and taxes. Next, let's look at what you can expect monthly. You should receive an email update on the progress of the real estate syndication project. Depending on the deal's structure, you may receive monthly or usually quarterly cash flow distributions. The monthly email will likely contain current occupancy rates, the number of renovated units, whether progress is in line with the business plan, and occasionally some pictures of the property. Every 3 months or once a quarter, you should expect to receive a detailed financial report. This report is much more detailed than the monthly emails and typically include information on the rent roll, profit and loss statements, and additional metrics on exactly how the asset is performing. While the quarterly reports might not be the most fun thing to look at, especially if you're not a spreadsheets person, you should take a close look. Even a quick flip through the pages will provide you great insight as to the ongoing progress on site and the overall performance of your investment. Annually, during tax season, you should be on the lookout for a Schedule K-1. This tax document gets issued for partnership-type investments like real estate syndications and reports your share of the income, deductions, and credits. A separate K-1 is issued for every investor in the deal and is typically available around the same time as 1099s, serving a similar purpose for tax reporting. Your active participation in a real estate syndication is complete once you have reviewed the investment summary, signed the PPM or private placement memorandum, and sent in your funds. Once all investor funds have been submitted and the deal closes, the sponsor team begins executing the business plan through renovations, property improvements, and increasing rent and occupancy rates, among other things. This is when your passive investing begins, and you need to be on the lookout for the items we have discussed today. These key communications keep you in the loop throughout the life cycle of your real estate syndication investment. Now, if you're interested in learning more about real estate syndications and how they can help you achieve financial freedom and live the life you've always wanted, join the Nima Equity Doctors Investing Club today. You will find the link down below in the description. And finally, if you like this video, hit that like button below, share with a friend, and be sure to subscribe. I'm Nima with Nima Equity. Thank you so much for watching.